Hi, Debbie here. Welcome to the Feel Good Club. In today's practice, this is a short, quite energizing practice themed around waking up the joints and starting with some earth salutations. So these are similar to sun salutations, just with a slight adjustment in the postures. Great to practice first thing in the morning or at any point in the day when you need to kind of boost your energy levels a little bit. So come to seated. You can sit cross-legged or you can sit with the legs extended out to the front. As long as you're comfortable, that is the main thing. So we start by taking an inhale breath, extending the arms up. Exhale to twist over towards the left. Then we're inhaling, extending the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. If you feel there's space to expand a little bit more into that twist, see if you can turn the head slightly further round. Option to reach your hand a little bit further towards the hips. So once more each side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come back to the center for me. Let your left hand come down to the ground. The right arm reaches up and across towards that left side. On the inhale breath, coming back to the center. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, exhale. If extending your arms feels too much, aggravates the shoulder, you could just let your arms come to the shoulder instead, or just taking a little side bend with the arms down by your side. You'll still feel a stretch all the way down the side of the body, so modify it to suit you. Ways you can intensify this, make it slightly bigger. Sweep the arm across the center and then back. Coming into the side bend and then reaching across. Alternating from the right to the left. And then come back to the center. From here, make your way over onto your hands and knees. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. So we start by placing ourselves in that all fours position. On your inhale breath, tilt the head and hips up towards the ceiling. On the exhale breath, rounding the spine. Inhaling, tilting the head and hips up. Exhaling, rounding the spine. And then making your way back to a seated kneeling position. So our earth salutations. If this position is uncomfortable, come to a high kneeling position. So arms just resting by your sides. On the inhale breath, extending the arms up above the head. Exhale, come into child's pose. When you're ready to inhale into an all fours position, exhale, come into downward facing dog. From here, we shift the weight forwards into a plank pose, knees or toes, lowering the body down, drop the hips to the ground. So connect with the ground and then lifting up into a quarter, three-quarter, full cobra pose. Then making your way back, either knees first or straight back onto the feet, coming into downward facing. Release the knees back to the ground, coming back to that seated kneeling position. So I'm going to go through this a couple more times. If you would like to make the practice a bit longer, then please feel free to do as many rounds as you would like. Arms by your side. So taking an inhale breath, extend the arms up. Exhale, come into child's pose. Inhale to all fours first. Exhaling up into downward facing. Bringing your weight forwards into a full or 3/4 plank pose, lowering to the ground, drop and relax the hips, relax the legs, and then we lift into the cobra pose. Coming back, either knees first or straight back onto your feet, into a downward facing dog. Then lowering the knees back to the ground, sit back towards the heels. So inhaling, extending your arms up. Exhaling, coming into child's pose. Inhaling to an all fours position. Exhale to downward facing dog. Shift the weight forwards, coming into a full or 3/4 plank pose. Lower the body down, drop the hips and lift the chest to cobra. Making your way back to downward facing dog. And then releasing into child's pose. So feel free to complete as many rounds of those earth salutations as you feel are appropriate. When you come to the final round, bring yourself down into child's pose. And you may want to include a short seated or laid down relaxation if you have time. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.